D.I.Y.
Welcome to D.I.Y. This is my first video ever. First video on the channel, and what's under the cover? What am I going to be working on? Oh, snagged up. My 1983 Datsun 280ZX.
Beautiful.
What's under the hood? Focus. It's an RB 25 det, and it fits in there pretty snugly. Goes alright. It's got a few issues that I'm going to fix in this series. The interior needs new carpet. Dash is mint, original steering wheel. Need to put in a oil pressure gauge there. Some interior light. The back's not too bad. Can't really see that well. The seats are out of a Mazda MX-5. I need to recover this. And I'm going to be doing the roof lining. I got some fabric for that the other day. And the trunk, or the boot as it's known here in New Zealand, doesn't stay up, obviously, being this old, but that needs work. There's some little bit of rust down there I've got to take care of, but other than that, it's not too shabby. These come off. I need to touch that up to a bit of, it's not rust because that's aluminium, but I'll repaint that. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Still got the original Z badge from 1983. These are aftermarket headlights with the halo LED daytime running lights. And the problem is with these wheels, they look great, but I can't get a warrant with them in New Zealand because these are 10.5 inches wide and the front is 9.5 inches wide, and it's only certified for 16 by 7 on the cert plate. Focus there. So I'm going to have to put these Honda rims on it. I got these off a Honda Accord. These are 205 55 15-inch wheels, but they do fit on there. So I'm going to put them on to get a warrant so I can go and get it certified, so I can run these puppies, because I'll cut to what these wheels look like on it. They just look completely rude. And in my next video I'm going to paint these rims gold and cover up this Honda badge here so they don't look quite as rude, and then I can sleep at night. So anyway, welcome to the channel, and yeah, I'm going to be working on this and various other bits and pieces, tidying up the garage, fixing things, and daving it myself. So I'm going to change the fuel filter because I'm not quite sure what the state of it's in when the last time it was changed. It looks like it's an original Datsun one, but who knows? It's always good to check it. So what I'll do is take this end off. This is a 7mm nut that holds the clamp on. Screw. Loosen that off. I haven't run the system out of fuel because I want to check the state of what's in there. So we'll pull that off. Hopefully.
Ooh. Streaks.
And that's not going to come off very easily.
Oh no, can we say that again?
What I did was I just got this pick here and sort of just loosened it off, put a bit of CRC in there, and sometimes that's just enough to get it to this point where you can spin it. And if you can spin it, you can usually just pull it a little bit of force. Suddenly you feel it tight. Try not to get fuel everywhere. So what I'll do is I'll just put that in there like that, so it stays up. Alright, so that's one end. Now the bottom end, I'm going to lose a bit of fuel regardless, but it's just going to go onto the garage floor, so I'm not too bothered. Alright, so that's number 2 fillet's head under there somewhere.
You get it?
Loosen off the clamp.
And
Just slide it down. A little bit more. My hand's probably in the way.
it's okay.
I'll move it. I see. Maybe like that, is it?
Ooh.
That should probably do. Yep, it's enough to slide it out of the way.
And great.
But am I able to get this off?
Possibly.
Oh, here's a tip. Take the cap off of your new filter and chuck it over the end, so when we go to pull it out we don't spill too much fuel. Okay, so I've got the same thing on the bottom. Pause it. So what I'm going to do is take this bracket off. It's a 10mm bolt holding that bracket on. It might make it easier for me to get in there. There's another one, 10mm. So it's kind of just getting in the way and being a real hass. Alright. Let's get that out of the way. Over there. Alright, so now should be able to grab it and twist it. The secret is twisting it off, because they're on there pretty good most of the time. Oh dear, it sprung a leak. So yeah, it's putting up a fight. So what I'll do is the same as before. Get my pointy stick, lift that up a bit. And that's good. Pry it open. Oh dear.
No.
And just spray a bit of lube spray, CRC, good for anything, that stuff.
Oh, and he's got it.
Alright, let's sort of see what sort of condition that petrol was in.
Yeah, let's drip
Bring
it
it
in.
over here to the light so you can see.
Step over that. Alright.
See, that's what a fuel filter's for. Filters out all of that crap.
It's done a pretty
so
good
it
job.
doesn't get into your injectors. Because in the RB25 Series 1, it's really hard to clean the injectors because they're side feed. It would be easier if they were top feed, you could just take them out and run some spray through them. Under pressure, of course. But the side feed ones, you can't do that so much. It's not too bad though. You know, it must have been changed fairly recently.
At least it wasn't from 1983.
I might cut it open to see what sort of condition it's in. Yep.
Oh. So we're just cutting it open?
For the purposes of boring this, I'll cut to the part where I actually have it off.
Okay.
Because no one wants to watch this.
True.
Oh, don't use a angle grinder cut-off disc on this because it creates spark and there's petrol in here and you'll just catch yourself on fire and your garage and everything.
Fantastic.
That'll do.
Alright, we're on the last final part of cutting it open, and yeah, that's the condition of it. Whoa.
So that's pretty dirty.
Yeah, it is.
So it's a good idea to change your fuel filter. I'd say probably 25,000 Ks service. And yeah, we'll put the new one in.
Yep, let's go over there.
I just might need to just wash my hands first.
Yeah. So we're back at the car now, and
So it's a good idea to write down the date that you did this. So
you know, next time.
7/20, and the kilometers that you did it was, I think this one is, let's check, 191,000
Ooh.
kilometers, not miles. All right, and
Yep, there we go.
you check the flow on it, and it should have an arrow saying the flow, but this one doesn't.
Oh.
But I know that the long end, one that I took off first, was the one.
Okay. So, what are we doing now? You get.
And that end on.
Almost got it.
And then you just put your hose clamps on tight and you're good to go.
We're done. Nice.
So just tighten that up. These ratcheting screwdrivers are really handy for this sort of thing. Once you get a bit of tightness on it. Nice and tight.
And
the same thing for the other end.
Right.
I have to change to the number 2 Phillips head. Nice and tight. Don't want that coming off
Yep.
when you're driving, because
Then you
you
die.
get gas all over your engine block and they'll catch on fire. And that's never a good time.
Super danger.
Never a good time. I'll just leave that bracket off for now, because the next step is, I'll put that on, but
Oh yeah.
we don't need to know about that. Next step is to prime the fuel system and get fuel back in
Okay.
the filter.
Oh.
In order to do so, turn it on. You don't start the car, you let the fuel pump prime. You can hear it?
Yep.
And then it'll stop. That means it's primed. You do that twice. Make sure that it's nice and full in the filter and the fuel line. And then it should be ready to go. Just about.
There's a can of CIC.
Yep, she's a runner. Go.
Lights.
Okay, that'll do. It'll do.
Well, we gotta do an ending. So, a success.
Thanks for watching, and if you like working on cars and a bit of banter here and there, subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.
Thank you for watching D.I.Y. Tune in to the next episode.
D.I.Y.